Vilvoorde, on the northern outskirts of Brussels, was once known as a breeding ground for jihadists. Many young Muslims living here felt ostracized from Belgian society. Even today, there's still a lot of mistrust. One of them tries to discourage the others from talking to reporters. All they're going to do is make us look bad, he says. But then a few open up. They say they feel stigmatized because so many young people went from Vilvoorde to fight in Syria. They were recruited by the so-called Islamic State. It's bad. I don't like thinking about it, because sometimes it's people you know, and they come back dead. I'm against these guys going to Syria. That's my opinion. Moad El Boudati knows almost all the young men who went to Syria. He did not fall prey to the recruiters. His Muslim parents always taught him that war is not holy. These guys really thought they have to take part in the fighting. For them, jihad is an ideal, and they want to follow that ideal. The imams in Belgium's mosques have lost their influence over many young people in the suburbs. So they offer help on social media in an attempt to stop young people from being lured by hate propaganda. We're using social media to try to make a difference. Our Quran teachers call on their students to engage with radicalized young people on Facebook. Students use arguments to explain to them that Islam is a religion of respect and love. The jihadist recruiters typically reach out to disaffected young people, promising them a path to heroism. A website called Sharia for Belgium used to tell young Muslims that they would one day lead an Islamic republic in Belgium. The website is now banned. Its leaders have been convicted of terrorist activities. Dimitri Bonting was one of the plaintiffs in a lawsuit filed against the organization. His son Yayun believed the propaganda of the extremists and went to Syria. Bonting risked his own life to bring his son back. He says the Belgian state left him in the lurch.
Of course, we ask help by the authorities, by the police, by youth organizations. And the answer was they couldn't do something because there was freedom of organization, there was freedom of speech, there was freedom of religion. You know, they were laughing with me, they took me as a clown. You know what they said to me? That it's not even my business to know where is my son. I said, excuse me, I'm a father.
The Belgian state has been roundly criticized. For years, the politics of division have fractured the country. According to one expert, that's the reason Belgium finds it harder than most other European countries to integrate immigrants and their descendants. In the last 20 years, Belgium has not systematically fought against radical Islam, and now it's become a huge problem. That's also due to Belgium's lack of unity. Islamists have taken advantage of the lack of coordination between the Flemish and Walloon communities. Belgium raised its security threat to the highest level after Tuesday's attacks. But the mayor of Vilvoorde says increased security isn't enough. Society has to reach out to those at risk of radicalization. We need more facilities for young people and new schools, especially here in Vilvoorde. We also need more sports facilities. I think sports are a great way of promoting integration. The mayor of Vilvoorde is credited with improving conditions in his municipality. But he says it's important to remain vigilant and keep reaching out to those most vulnerable to jihadist recruiters.